Well, we're out here in the wood shop this morning. Moxie wants to play, as always. She lives to play. She got a little toy here. Oh, now they're both gonna go. Don't take much to get them started. But anyway, I've been doing nothing but painting signs. Carol's been doing some sign work. We've got about all that we can put in the greenhouse without keeping it running all night. So it's going to go down to 10 below here in the next couple days. And so we're going to hold off some stuff in the house. We're going to take the stuff that's out in the greenhouse, bring it all into the actual wood building and heat that with wood and shut the oil furnace off for a couple, 3 nights. Because as you know, 2 layers of plastic isn't much insulation. So anyway, that's where we're at right now. I just took this electric motor. It's got 2 brand new bearings in it. Of course, them holes, one of them was stripped out and the other ones weren't far from it. So I tapped them all the way through so they take a regular bolt and, you know, nothing hits. So this is the first start since the rebuild. We'll see how quiet it is. Not bad. No more humming. A little out of balance. Must be from the pulley on the end, probably. But not bad. Anyway, I made that bracket for it. It's adjustable. So I'm going to get that down on the floor. I got plenty of holes to mount it with. So I'll bring you back, show you what kind of progress we're making. Yeah, pretty happy with that. Yeah, I think it's going to be a good motor. Now, we've been jockeying here for a few minutes with a piece of conduit, which that is just touching down there. Don't know if you can see that. Looks like maybe the back end ought to come out about maybe a 1/16. So we'll just walk it about a 1/16. Actually, I don't want the front to go at all. I'm going to put 1 screw there and then I'll knock it back and we'll check it in a minute. So I got this here pretty close. If you get it back here, you can see I might be out maybe a 1/16 too far down there. But if you go on this one, you'll notice I'm out about 1/8 of an inch too far. I don't know how the camera's picking it up, but it's about 1/8 of an inch, maybe 3/16. But when we actually put the belts on that and start tightening, it's going to want to twist the motor that way, and there's a little bit of slop in the slots. So I figure that's going to take that up, and it'll be pretty darn near close. Got it set on there now so that all the way back in the back position, I got 3 inches of travel. And I wanted to make sure that, get these over on the outside 2 shivs, because that's where it belongs, right there. So I've got it back there just enough so that I can roll these on, you know, without too much trouble. There's that one. Of course, this one kicked off, but that's all right. There, you could almost run them right at all the way back, but I'll tighten it up just a skosh, not a lot. Gonna be dulling up my knives, so it's a good thing they need to be sharpened. See how this one here is a little, they're not exactly a match set, but they're pretty close. Yeah, maybe they're going to work into it. I guess they are. They're real close. So, makes me pretty happy. I've put an adjustment screw on this so we can walk that ahead and hopefully You can see that's moving a little bit. That's all I'm going to go. 1/8 of an inch is plenty. Yeah. So I'm going to tighten these bolts down off camera, and we'll oil her up and give her a quick run, see what she sounds like. Well, I just took a straight edge. I'm within a 1/16 of being parallel on this shev, so it's in 4 feet, so that's pretty good. If it was in a big mill where it was running 200 or 300 horsepower on something, you know, I'd line up stuff better, but for this, it's going to be good. Let's give it a whir here, see what happens. I've already oiled it up. Not bad. Board, but it looks pretty good. It's a little bit off. We're talking, it's too much for gluing. Well, I say that. Of course, I could have been on one of these, you know, Max too. Actually, I'll try it on the other side. There's not so much debris. I'll tell you, that ain't far off. Yeah. You can see where it's picking up the dust from the cast iron. And it's got some here. It's a little darker there, a little darker here, but it's, I think it's probably close enough. It'll glue, but I've got to do something right here. This side right here is suspended in the air, so I got to adjust this bevel right here. And I really don't know whether to adjust this one or that one. I gotta get my dial indicator up here and go back and forth and see whether that's low or this is low. Actually, if it's just perfect on its natural setting, then I gotta tighten up this corner. I gotta do some figuring here. But yeah, pretty happy with that. Makes the floor vibrate a little bit when you fire it up, but it's good. Dogs are still looking for trouble. They're always looking for trouble. What do you think there, Miss Moxie? Huh? Didn't even have to build a fire out here today. It's 65 degrees in here. I'll bring you back when I find out what's what here on this. Well, it doesn't cut smooth. You can see where I stopped. It was kind of burnishing it a little bit. But that's a flat board. And it's good enough now you could run it through the planer and actually have something if it was a little wider. Of course, this one was cupped so bad that, you know, now you're down around 5/8. So it's really just junk. But I wanted to see, you can feel the suction, you know. So it is cutting flat, which is the main thing. I'm going to just adjust this corner to take up that slack. And the other side's got a low corner on that end, which you can hear it if you push down on it. I'm going to just adjust them till they go away, and that's all the adjustment I'm going to do. And then we'll probably take these blades out, and I don't know if I'm going to sharpen them myself or take them up to Bridgeton. There's a guy up in Bridgeton that does them. It depends whether or not I have time, because I have to make a jig to do them. And yeah. So anyway, that's it for the big joiner right now. I'll show you my progress later on. Well, I got her all together finally. Got the fence on it. And it's all running. I made a little rudimentary push deck for safety. And, you know, now I can get it on the back or something. Anyway, that's going to be it for this video, guys. Get this thing running. Pretty happy. I didn't have the push stick when I was doing this, and I had to keep stopping and reposition my, I was just using a stick on the end out here. So I had to keep stopping. But if you keep it moving, it does a good job. And anyway, yeah. So the Porter's got another life ahead of it. And old Moxie. She's crazy sometimes, but now she's sleeping. 7 o'clock at night, ready to get some rest.
Oh, he's got the bolters.
Oh yeah, he's got the toy. Yeah, dogs are spoiled. Anyway, yeah. Don't hesitate to hit the like button and subscribe, everybody, and we will see you on the next one. I think the next one's going to be on the Super C.